Michaela Vernava for NESN.com here on Radio Row, and joined now by NFL Network analyst and Patriots Hall of Famer Willie McGinest. Willie, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Michaela.
Well, as the Carolina Panthers get set to take on the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 50, we're looking at Luke Kuechly and Thomas Davis. What a linebacker duo. Are they the best linebacker tandem in the league?
They're one of the best. I think the linebackers down in Seattle, Wagner and those guys will have something to say, and there's some other ones. But I think right now, at the level they're playing at, on a consistent basis, Luke and Thomas Davis, the way they play the game and how they use them in every facet of the game, they never come off the football field. And the impact they have on the defense, I would have to say that they're right up there at the top of the league. They're extraordinary linebackers.
And they play so well together.
Yes.
You obviously were a linebacker yourself. How do you build up that chemistry with your fellow linebackers?
Well, I think you have to study the game and understand the game and then holding each other accountable. I think with Luke, he's so smart. He understands. He watches a lot of film. He's a student of the game with both of these guys, actually. And when you know it, and you know everybody else's position, and you're the captain, you can get guys lined up, and you make all the adjustments. It makes it easier for you. The game actually slows down. For a lot of guys who understand what the offense is trying to do, they know the formations. They can call out the plays before they happen, like these guys have the ability to do. It slows down the game, and that's why they're able to play at a level, and you see the big plays from them.
Well, Thomas Davis has said that he will be playing in Super Bowl 50 despite sustaining a major injury, broken arm. Now, this has got to be something that goes beyond just pain management. How might this affect his game, and what will he have to do now with this injury?
Well, this is his 11th season, and there's no guarantee he will ever get back to a Super Bowl. That's number one. And two, players play with a high pain tolerance. And if he's able to play, he will be out there. I don't know if it's going to affect him, the brace or what he's going to wear. But if he's out there and he's in certain situations, are they going to play him full like normally, then he's going to be the same guy. I think you need him out there on the field. I think if he really wants to and he can handle the pain, he can handle the adjustment of having the brace or whatever it is on his arm, then you need him out there because he's an impactful player. He's going to make plays. And that defense, you take a little piece away from it when he's not on the field.
Well, there's always been so much emphasis on the quarterback position, but now that defense wins championships is becoming truer and truer. The Patriots, of course, had Jamie Collins when they won the Super Bowl last year. What are you seeing in these power defenses with these really great linebackers?
I think defense gives you an opportunity to win games. And if you watch the last time that the Denver Broncos were playing in the Super Bowl, the defense of Seattle Seahawks set the tone. And they intimidated that offense, and they made plays, and they created turnovers. They scored on defense, and they stopped them in every phase of the game. I think that gives you an opportunity. If you keep teams out of the end zone and you're able to make plays and you can turn the football over, those are the two main ingredients on any Super Bowl defense championship team you find. You're always pretty good at taking the ball away. They're plus in the turnover differential, and they limit teams from scoring. You can give up yards, but in the red zone, you got to be tough and not letting teams out. And the teams that are able to do that on a consistent basis for 60 minutes usually is going to win the game.
Patriots linebacker Jamie Collins is seriously an athletically inclined freak almost. Have you ever seen anything like him?
Yeah, I've seen guys like Jamie. Jamie's special. I think he's still learning the game. I think he has a ways to go. As great as he can be, and as great as he has been, I still see a lot of upside. That's what's scary about him. He can do so many things. He can cover. He can run with backs and tight ends. You can bring him on the blitz. He can get after the quarterback. You can use him. He's versatile. Him and Hightower, they play really well together. That's another combo we didn't mention with those two on the field together. He can do a lot of different things. So Matt Patricia has a gem in him, and they found him and they use him. He's versatile. Reminds me when I was playing with Vrabel with the Patriots. And like I said, he has a lot of upside, and he's going to get even better once he continues to learn the game.
Yeah, you say he needs to learn the game more. What does he have to learn? What can he do to improve?
Well, he gets a little anxious at times. I think, his ability to cover, sometimes he gets, he wants to know where the football is a little too soon. I would just say there's little nuances, there's little things that I'm sure he's learning and understanding through experience. But he's pretty much got everything down pat.
Well, you know Tom Brady very well. How much is it burning him that he's not here this week?
Well, I think every player on that team knows that they had the opportunity to be here, not just Tom. But Tom is the ultimate competitor, and it's winning a Super Bowl and everything else. It's not acceptable when it comes to Tom. I know he's highly competitive. I know he competes. He puts a lot of work into the season to get to this point and to get, he's one game from it. He loves to win. He loves the sport. He shuts off his personal life for this, like a lot of guys do. So I know it's important for him. And, he didn't win it, and he understands it. And, he always wants to play well and play his best. And it's tough when you get to one game away and you had the opportunity, you were an extra point away or a 2-point conversion away from being here. I mean, that's all competitors, everybody on that team should feel the same.
All right, Willie McGinest, thank you so much for joining us. I know you're going to be providing a lot of coverage throughout the week. Where can we find your stuff?
You can find me on NFL Total Access on the NFL Network. 7 Eastern, our show comes on. Or if you want to conversate or send me a note or talk trash to me like most people do, you can get me on Twitter at Willie McGinest.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.